cheers, come on.
You want a cup of tea?
It's not in the cookies, let's just clear that up.
Eva, you're Eva, you're right in the shot. There she's there. Turn around, Eva, do that. Right, so I'm just going to start, guys, okay? So I'm going to be doing a master class just on the base, of, just basically just a wee bit of contouring and a wee bit of foundation. So I like to start off with my client just a really good primer that hydrates the skin. So first of all, you're best asking your client what type of skin they have, because it really does make a difference in how much makeup you're going to put on. So if your skin's really dry, you really need to play with the coverage. You can't just add too much product on. So I'm just going to start off priming the face. Some people like to do the primer with their fingers. I like to just brush it on. So I've done their eyes already, and I'm just going to be dabbing this primer into the skin, especially where you tend to sweat more. So that'd be under the chin, just under the nose a little bit.
Go slow so she can come along and see you too. Go slow so she gets to see you. Yeah, right.
Go slower, I'm trying to rush through it terribly. So again, just priming the face. Just again where you'd sweat more, just try and add more product in there, so especially just under the nose. Then I like to use, see, because I'm a bit older now, so I like to use like a skin tint instead of a really heavy foundation on the skin.
Sorry, that's just me messing with
So it's more
Skin looks amazing.
so we're just kind of dabbing, and I like to really kind of push the base right into the skin. Where contour, you're kind of wanting the contour to just place on the skin. You're really wanting to push this into a layer of the skin underneath. So you can play around with it and it doesn't just look like it's just been thrown on, because when you get a wee bit older, you like to kind of be able to, when you're laughing and stuff, all the makeup doesn't just fall straight into your wee fine lines and creases and stuff. A big thing is as well, I've obviously did the eyes, but people generally forget to make sure to put their foundation and your concealer over your eyes as well. Because their eyelids are a different colour of our skin, so most people do forget. So that's a wee tip there to remember to contour your eyes. So with this, I'm dabbing in, dab. And I'm almost pushing the skin up when I'm doing that as well, to give more of like a snatched facelift type of vibe. It's like your hair's tied back and like the tight is pulling. So this is just a basic everyday, this isn't a full glam. Again, fingers are really good to really kind of press that and get that deeper into the skin. You can see with the primer as well, it does really matter what type of primer you use, because you can see that your skin is still glowing, and that isn't like a glowing foundation or anything like that. It's just due to what type of good skincare you do it and what type of primer you're using. Again, you can get bits like this. So again, patting with the finger, you can really massage that right into the skin. Okay, so I'm just going to go in for the fun bit. So it's more of the contour. I'm like obsessed. I sometimes do too much light under my eyes. I take it too far. But this is how I like to contour. So I'll take my lightest first. And I'll use this brush. It's actually like angled a little bit so it can fit right into the inner corners of the eye. So it does, it's giving you coverage, but it's also brightening under your eye as well when you're using a lighter colour. So I'm going to come in again with a darker colour here. And we're just going to contour that in. So with the concealer, this is contour, so we don't want to spend enough time massaging that into the skin. We're wanting to kind of just umbrella over the eyes type of thing, and we're always wanting to pull this up. I like it quite a dramatic bright under eye, so I always like to, some people like it quite minimal and not, but I like to really brighten it up and pull it up and everything like that. Again, a big fluffy brush is really handy just to kind of all these wee areas that have blended where the other makeup meets the other makeup. So again, brush this down. Also I like to do the jawline because I've got a pure rounded face and a pure double chin, so I like to mark to give this kind of false illusion. Obviously Nicole's got a jawline, I don't, but I'm just using her as an example. So again, you're just kind of doing that, just your cheekbone is here, you're just getting that just above the jawline. And massaging that in. Make sure you're blending it in as well to the skin because you're not wanting a big thick white line. So that. And I'm just going to do the same on the other side.
You did really well. Honestly. What do you think, guys?
Aye, she's beautiful.
Good.
You're giving serious Mac vibes.
Ooh. No. Yeah. You can start. You should
So
do
again,
it.
this is the jawline here. Just dabbing this in again. This is just like, you're wanting this up on the like the layer before your foundation. You're wanting this to just kind of rest on top of your foundation. And make sure all this is kind of blended in. You can really
What
start
time
to
will you use?
see everything.
What time was it? It's still over.
So now I'm just going to work on a quick bronzer, quick base, and it's just like a really quick 5-minute routine, you know, quick on the go routine. So we're just going to set this contour out by a puff, what's this called? Puff, powder puff. Again, I'm going to go into the jawline, setting that in.
You go back.
See the difference a wee bit. So from there, now that we've did contour, I will kind of like that looking at it. So now we're just going to add in the highlight of the face. So everybody's got different kinds of